Hello everybody, my name is James Turnipseed and let's get into it. EA Sports UFC 2 is coming out spring 2016 or summer 2016. Like early next year, right? Or like early mid. Let's talk about it. So I've said a lot of stuff about EA Sports UFC 1 and some people cared, some people didn't, which, hey, cool, whatever. Just my opinions, that's all this is. So they announced that they're making it. Cool. Not as worried because UFC or EA Sports UFC 1 was alright. You know, it's not the worst, but not the best. So you take away all the worry of like, oh my god, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do, right? So that's all out of the way because now we already kind of know how it's gonna play and what they're gonna do, kind of, right? Because they already have 1 as a base. So now we go to 2. Okay, what do I want in 2? Well, first they already announced the cover is going to be Ronda and Conor McGregor. Whatever, not the best cover, but hard to say what is the best cover, you know? Don't know. I can't think of a better one, so let's roll with it. So yeah, what do I want, which is what this is about. What do I want to see them do and put in UFC 2? I want them to revamp, but not revamp the career totally. Like, you could take out half the people you fight once you're already in the UFC. So I want to see a bigger roster, which I know what you're thinking. Like, the roster is already kind of big. Yeah, but each weight class is like 10 or 15 fighters. In the career, you're ranked 40 when you come out of the Ultimate Fighter. So when you play like flyweight, there's 5 people. So you don't find anybody. Like maybe once. So I want them to do that. Bigger career rosters with active UFC fighters. Less generic players. Not too hard. Not too much to ask for, right? Like UFC Undisputed 2 and like all the Undisputeds. You fought in the WFA for 10 fights and then, hey, you're in the UFC now. Now you're fighting UFC fighters. And it was great. I would like to see them incorporate teams. Like, you could be Team Greg Jackson Wigglejohn, you know what I mean? Or you could be Team ATT, or you could be Planet Jiu-Jitsu, you know what I mean? Like, more like UFC Undisputed 2. I think that's the one with the teams, right? With Carl Uno and Eddie Bravo and, right? It was 2. Yeah. So I'd like to see that. Because, you know, just going by, like, or make your own gym too. That'd be pretty cool. Make your own team and recruit fighters like they're doing with the Muscle Farm Gym. Sponsors are out of the question because guess what? We're wearing Reebok. Black or white? You want the black trunks or you want the white trunks? You can pick your style. I don't even think they're gonna have tight trunks as an option, but maybe somebody on the previous one. I don't remember. So yeah, Reebok. So that's taken care of. That takes sponsors out of the question because guess what? We're rocking Reebok. We all get Reebok fight kits. You excited? Cuts and fouls. I've been asking for it since day 1. You know? How many times people get poked in the eye? Look it up. A lot. How many times people get kicked in the balls? A lot. How many times people get kneed in the face with one hand on the ground? A lot. To put them in there as real as it gets. Remember that saying? And I hope they let you finish the fight this time and not that cheap way they did it in the first one where you knock them down and then you could hit them twice. But, you know, so I want better TKO stoppages. Because if you go from half guard, you're hitting them in like here and not here if you throw elbows. So I'd like to see that. Just touch it up, make it better. Which they waited a whole year to put out a new one. So that's a good thing. I hate when people are like, oh, they put it out every year. So I want it like 2 years is a good gap, because that gives you a whole time to go, what do we fuck up on? How do we make it better? Got it, perfect. You know what I mean? So let's go. Let's see what's gonna happen. So speculation. Also, I hope they put out a demo or a beta type thing beforehand. Just makes sense. We'll see.